right, let's switch to some different COVID-19 news here. So Regeneron and Roche, its partner, reported positive results this week from a phase 3 study of their COVID-19 antibody therapy, RegenCov. So Brian, what did you make of those results, and are they likely to impact Regeneron's sales going forward?
Yeah, this was a study using the drug as a prophylaxis to prevent COVID-19 because another member of the family had developed COVID. Previously, the company had showed that it prevented the risk of developing COVID by 81.4% in the first month after treatment. So that would have been measuring mostly interaction with the family member. And then they just followed the patients because they had them, and they just continued the study. And so then they looked at, so this new data is looking at months 2 to 8, where the treatment reduced the risk of developing COVID by 81.6%. So in that case, they're probably not from the family member because that family member would have gotten better likely in the first month. And so then now we're just looking at general exposure. And so that it compared to placebo, it improved the risk of developing it reduced the risk of developing COVID by 81.6%. So looking at hospitalizations over those 8 months, there were 6 in the placebo group and 0 in the group that got RegenCov. So not only is it preventing infections, but it's also preventing severe disease. Maybe now will it do anything for the sales? Maybe there's a subset of patients who might take this as a prophylaxis. I'm thinking specifically, people with compromised immune systems that might not react to the vaccine. But I don't see the being used as a prophylaxis as having a huge impact on sales. I think most of the sales will be due to treatment, although they're going to have competition from oral treatments now.
Yeah, you mentioned the oral treatments. We have spoken in the past when Merck and Ridgeback had their great results. We talked about how that could negatively impact Regeneron here, but now Pfizer has even better results. What's the outlook for Regeneron's RegenCov with the potential for both Pfizer and Merck to have highly effective COVID-19 pills on the market?
Yeah, I mean, except for the fact that they may be limited in the number of doses that they'll have available. But beyond that, I mean, I can't see why a doctor would prescribe RegenCov over the oral treatments, mostly just out of convenience more than anything else, especially since you have to, and then, injections or infusions versus pills.
Yeah, I give me a pill any day instead of getting stuck.
Right. Plus, you don't have to go to the doctor's office, right?
Right.
You can get a once you test positive, you can just send a family member to the pharmacy and go get your pills and then take them at home. And so it also protects healthcare workers as well from getting COVID-19.
Yeah. So basically, Regeneron is probably enjoying its best days right now with RegenCov. Probably, I think the company will still see strong sales probably into the first half of next year, but after that, it could be a really different story, I think.
Yeah, and the government has been buying all the RegenCov, so I think that you probably won't see another sale of RegenCov to the government, would be my guess.